So now you have your nice spreadsheet all set up with a complete list of pages. It's time to prepare your cards. We'll be writing the content from your audit onto cards so they can be used in the card sorting lesson. You want one card for each item in your content audit. So, the first step is to write out all the different pieces of content for your site. Things like donate or contact, about us. Use index cards or post-it notes, one item per card. Get some proper index cards. You want them to be durable if they're going to last for multiple sessions. As you're writing out the cards, it can sometimes be pretty challenging to work out what to write. Ideally, the labels should be short enough so they can be read quickly, but long enough to make sense and for participants to actually understand what the content on that page is about.
Generally, making a card is easy. You just take the title from the spreadsheet and put it on a card. So we might have About Us for about the company, or About the CEO for the page about the CEO.
Sometimes short titles will only make sense in the context of the group they belong to, so you might need to use slightly longer titles than you would actually use in the site's navigation. In some cases, asking people to group cards just based on category labels isn't enough. They might need better descriptions or even examples of content to help make good judgments about where certain pages should go in your sitemap.
A label like more information about our programs, it's clearer than just more information. More information might make sense within a parent group, like this, called our programs, but by itself, it's pretty vague, and we want the users to put things where they want.
Avoid having your participants group cards together simply because they include the same words.
So, back to our example. Instead of naming all the pages about your different programs, something like our health programs and Close for Kids program, consider just naming them Close for Kids and Community Health with the content description explaining that it's a program. This forces the participant to read a bit further and actually think about what the content contains, and not just stick every card that says program with every other card that says program.
If you're trying to organise a massive website, break it up into chunks and then run sessions for each chunk. For example, you might start with just the top couple of layers of your site to get that right, and then run additional card sorts later to refine lower down sections of the site as you get to them. This can also allow you to target segments of users that might be specific to particular sections of your site. So for example, both employees and buyers will give you good data about your social mission and impact content, but it's more useful to ask your employees about the sections relating to working with you, like location, while your buyers will be interested in your product.
So, when you're done, you'll have one card for each line in your spreadsheet. It'll have the navigation title, or something a bit longer if you need that, and maybe a description. And on the back, a number.
No matter how you do it, doing at least 2 or 3 rounds of card sorting can make a massive difference in what you learn, especially for more complex systems.